This warning is, this game is for mature audience only, 18 plus. If you are not allowed to watch, I do not know what this game contains. So if you are not 18 plus, watch at your own discretion. I am not in charge of anybody getting in trouble for watching something that they should not be watching. Oh my goodness. It's clear, Mr. Hayes. Oh, fudge. Before I depart. All right, bye, Bookie. I'll miss you. I'll think about you every day and every night. I'll see you soon. The air clings. Oh, oh, oh. It's a solace, guys. The shadow vanishes as quickly as it came. I'm left standing in the middle of the street alone, except for the figure reclining in the shade of the nearby stoop. Oh my goodness. He's okay. I don't really know how to feel about him. I already know him. I'm not really all excited about him. A monster. A city like this, somebody might take advantage. A bald-faced lie without any hint of irony. I can't figure out how he picked my pockets under my nose, but I'm certain he took my key and I need it back. Keeping your distance? I'd be stupid to trust you. You think I stole your dainty little key? From all the way over here. He gives me an exaggerated sigh. I'm good with my... Do I really look like a common thief to you? Okay, let me do this warning again. This is going to be a new experience, very much no filter, so please beware because I am not getting in trouble for nobody. Anyways, let's get back. And then there's a shop behind him. No matter the city, parted pink curtains only ever mean one thing. I'm not looking to buy, and I doubt I could afford your services anyway. Luckily for you, I don't charge. Girl's hot. That's not what I meant. I'm flattered, really. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm so sorry. Where's my trade? I might make an exception for you. How about half off? Okay, guys. Whoa. Or we could just hand over my key. Just throw it here. So some spindly little street can snatch it and run? Ah, it's not my strength. Oh, your place or mine? I'd invite you if I had my key. If only I had my key, then I might be able to invite you up. His gaze glides from me to the king in his hand and back. Come, take my hand and we'll go together. The more he flirts, the more convinced I become that this is some kind of trap. No matter how innocent monsters look, they always have tricks up their sleeves. Blood, you reek of death in the road. And the fucking doctor. Oh shoot. I knew they were together. They're probably brothers. And something else. Let go!
Let go!
Hours later, it's aching, sweat beating on my forehead. I finally find what I was searching for. The cenobium of the luminous void. The gates are so heavily enchanted that even standing near them sets my teeth on edge. Alchemically reinforced locks, invisible sigils of alarm, and who knows what else. Knocking seemed like a terrible idea, but I don't see any other way of making my presence known. I'm halfway up the steps when something moves in my peripheral vision. But they look like a kid. A shadowy figure crouches beneath one of the white walls. They reach out, a tug on the vine as if testing its strength. Oi, you there! The shadow vanishes as quickly as I spotted it. Gaunt-faced man in a crisp charcoal uniform marches up the steps towards me. I step away from the gates, hopelessness washing over me. Hello? A whisper so close I can feel the warm brush of breath on my skin. What's up with people always being all up in my ear? Hello? You know what I'm saying? But because her eyes shine a vibrant, unnatural chrism, I'm both tranced and unsettled by their subtle glow. These days, you need a miracle to get in there. I'm unsure how to respond, if I even should. Respond sarcastically. Say nothing. It'd be funny, because why not? Seems like I'm in the market for a miracle. Know anyone selling? She beams at me like I've just said the greatest thing she's ever heard. Luckily for you, I have them for free. Whatever she is selling, I'm not interested. My word came out in a tired breath. No thanks. I start down at the stairs, but she abruptly steps into my path. She turns her back to me. Before I can react, she slips a finger under the lacing of her collar, stripping out her blouse in broad daylight. What are you doing? As worn fabric unveils bare skin, my panic is smothered with cold horror. A miss happens. Sunken scars carved into the woman's body. Skin snakes down her shoulder, blooming from a gaping hole in the back of her neck. A shuddering breath escapes me. The f***? By the looks of it, this disease that inflicted this woman ate away at her spine. Oh, leaving her with a hollow vibranium at the back of her neck. How is she able to move or breathe? It's impossible. She shouldn't be alive, and yet the power to cure anything can be yours too. The power of Sea Spring. This could be the stupidest decision of my life. But what choice do I have? I take a final look at the Cenobium's shut gate and then follow her down the steps. Why is she taking me to the damn bog, bro? My gut lurches where I face the open horizon. Why would you follow her here? I bark out a bitter laugh, and loud and voluntary. You're as safe inside the city as outside of it. Truthfully, the territory before you is the safest of all. What do you mean territory? This region belongs to Aes. Most people know him as a gang leader, but he's much more than that. I squint against the empty wastelands. Only a fool or someone with nothing to lose would leave the city. Apparently, I'm both. Good luck, Madison. I hope we meet again. How does she know my name? Until a realization hits me. I never told the woman my name. Soulless. Several of them watching me in the distance like statues. The decorated building of a hellscape, glowing chrism eyes. I tried to back away, but I fall into this sea spring. I'm concerned. What? I'm cornered, not concerned. I'm sorry. Watch your step. It's deeper than it looks. That voice again. At the sound of it, the soulless freeze. Their snares quieting. I search for the voice's source and find it above me, lounging in the rafters. You look lost, little sparrow. I got a nickname, guys. Something about as soon as I get a nickname, like, I'm instantly like, hey, eyes on me. My stomach rolls as I tear my eyes from the soulless. Don't ignore someone who's talking to you. It's not polite. I'm distracted. I'm kind of distracted by the soulless about to maul me. Only on my command. I scan the soulless again. They aren't attacking. Post turning more than anything else. You tamed them? Power of the sea spring. They're hungry, so they might bite. You could give me a reason to stop them. How about I didn't do anything wrong? Trespassing. And that's punishable by death? Expecting mercy was your first mistake. I racked my brain for a minute to diffuse the situation. Tell me what you want. I'm not in the mood for guessing games. Your hands. Our alarm jolts through me. I hide my hands under my cloak. Show me. Why? Won't ask twice. A sharp huff. I reluctantly hold out my bandaged hand. Unwrap them. I grip the edge of the bandages. Stop. With a wary sigh, the man slides off the beam and lands with a thud that shakes the panels underfoot. He's a monster with an imposing figure that towers over me. I couldn't tell how tall he was before, but he's big. Illuminated by lantern light, his features are stronger, sharper. Oh my god, he walking towards us, y'all. To mine. I told you to watch your step. I'm too stunned to muster a response. Like I weigh nothing, he guides me back to the solid ground and steps back. Regard is almost insulting. So that's it? I'm not a threat anymore? Never were one. Then why'd you threaten me? People get honest when they're afraid. In other words, he was messing with me. You're Ace. Ace, aren't you? He's cute! Look at his little smile! His pleasant smile stretches across his face, ear to ear. The sea springs power for. Depends. Can it cure a curse? Probably. You mean you don't know? The smirk. Are you being irritating on purpose? Listen, Sparrow. The sea spring can cure anything. Nothing's stopping you from trying it yourself. What do I have to do? Drink? I have to drink from the sea spring? Then death. Is there a price? Always. Ace taps his temple with a finger. You lose a little bit. That's it? Might have already beat you to the punch. My humor earns me an amused fang grin. Zooey mama! That is a little different. When you drink from the sea spring, you forget who you are. Your mind combines with everyone who drank from it, who ever drank before. Humans, monsters, soulless, one big happy family in your head. I don't think we're gonna be drinking that, guys. Doesn't add up. Your eyes are red too, but you obviously haven't forgotten who you are. Before I can finish my sentence, Aya strides past me towards the entrance. Time's up, finish this later. Let's finish this later. Wait, already? You barely told me anything. Came on a bad day, I've got somewhere else to be. There are still so many questions burning on the tip of my tongue, but my frustration spills out before any of them. I was told to come here for help, but instead I get threatened and kicked out? You're joking, right? Watch your tone. I'm nice, but you don't want to ruin the hostess' mood. My skin prickles. The feeling of being watched washes over me. My eyes dart back over to the sea spring. Soulless, a lanky dog that looks like a lanky dog-like one with 6 legs and a crown of tendrils. Several sets of prism eyes adorn its sides. Its forked tail wags rapidly when Aya squats beside it. He runs his fingers through the tendrils, scratches its chin and pats its head. This is a fucking dog or something? It's getting dark out, so this pretty girl will guide you back. Oh. Following a short whistle from Aya's lips, it trouts over to the entrance third. If I decide to drink, how should I find you? Find someone with eyes like mine. They'll point you to in the right direction. But think it over. Once you drink, you can't go back. It's a lot to process, but I give a small nod. At least I know I have another option for a cure, as disturbing as it might be. I follow the soulless at a measured distance, and watch it nudge the giant doors open with ease. When I'm about to cross the threshold, I seek one last glance behind me. My heart skips when I meet Aes's eyes. I'm about to snap my neck away, but he flashes me an easy smile. Till next time, Sparrow. I'll buy you a drink for scaring you. He wants me! Till next time, Sparrow. I'll buy you a drink for scaring you. He wants me, and I want him too. I want him, and he wants me too. I don't trust myself to do anything but respond with another curt nod. They pay no attention to me as the dog-like one escorts me away. It's an uneven trip. Sometimes the soulless look over its shoulder to me and make sure I'm still following. That's cool. Dusk darkens the sky by the time we reach the city. The soulless sits and looks at me expectantly with familiar prism eyes. I think I should pet it. As nervous as I am, I carefully guide my fingers through the soulless's tendrils and scratch beneath its chin, just as Ace had. It pushes into my palm in response, rumbling with a sound akin to a purr. The vibrations are soothing, almost healing my fatigue. When it's satisfied, the soulless spins around and the streets are completely desert, and if I hadn't been here earlier, I would have thought this part of the city was abandoned. I make my way through the winding streets, doing my best to keep my bearings toward the wet wick. My steps slow when I hear rustling in the dark. I strain my ears, but everything is still. Is the silence playing tricks on me? I'm imagining things. Something's wrong. I'm always trusting my gut. The fine hairs on the back of my neck prickle. A fierce of discomfort running down my spine. Something is wrong. My eyes dart from one side of the street to the other, searching for movement, but the shadows are as deep and dark as pools of ink, and I see nothing. I know you out there. You better come out right now, bruh. I'm not playing with you, bruh. I can't stay here. I need to search for a busier part of the city. Drawing my cloak tighter around my body, I hurry on my way. Though I keep my eyes sharp and listen intently, there's only the sound of my own footsteps. As the moments pass and nothing happens, I begin to wonder. Maybe I really did imagine that noise. I turn the next corner and my thoughts came screaming to a halt. My head spins and the world blurring as adrenaline rushes through my veins. Only one thing is clear amidst the haze. Oh, fudge! Oh my gosh. I really gotta deal with this right now? The soulless that attacked the caravan. Not you, not it being, yo, oh my god, wait. Look at the little spikes, they look like fingers. Okay. Can't just stand here. Holding my breath, I take a step backwards. When the wet, splurring sounds don't abate, I take another, then another. Then, a shard of glass crushes under my heel. It's really here. He's come back for me. Of course, run, girl. I'm off like a shot, running for my life through the darkened streets. Behind me, the piercing bass splits the silence and the heavy footfalls pound after me. My heart thunders in my chest, and I take turns at random, trying to lose it in the maze of streets, but I can't seem to shake it. I hear it breathing now, a wet, fluttering grasp, growing closer and closer. The same claws that severed my arm swipe out. I duck, saved by pure reflex, and skid around the corner. I take 3 running strides before the bottom drops out of my stomach. The wall twice as high as me bars my way, a dead end. Always a dead end. When I turn around, the soulless looms in the entry of the alleyway. It's no longer running. It doesn't have to. It prowls closer. My thoughts race. Some of the buildings lining of the streets are lit, but there must be people inside. It's a long shot, but try the nearest door. Do I scream for help? I don't want to be like a chicken. Like, I feel like screaming for help isn't going to do me much. Like, if I have but what if I go to the door and it's not open? Help! 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 Somebody help me! My voice rings through the shadow streets. Silhouettes pass by the windows. Nobody answers. In the wretched world, few people will stick their neck out to help their own flesh and blood, never mind a stranger. The soulless, provoked by my shouting, gives a raspy hiss. With a flash of claws, I hurl myself to the side, but the slick cobblestone betrayed me. I fall, sprawling over the rough stone. As the soulless looms over me, I scramble away from it until my back hits the wall. There's nowhere else left to go. It descends on me for the kill. Oh my god, it has an eyeball in its crotch area. What? But the impact never comes. Who saved me? The cat? Who is this?